It's Monday, time to set it straight. Two fat guys gonna educate on this very date throughout history. Step inside and unlock the mystery. Two fat guys, every Monday we arrive. Dig through history, keeping culture alive. Two fat guys, what went down on this day? Tune in every Monday, hear what we gotta say. Two fat guys, podcast Monday history.
And here we are one more time.
Welcome to the Two Fat Guys podcast, July 13th.
This is, I don't know. I feel like I didn't have a lot.
I felt like I had a fair amount.
Yeah.
So we saw Jackass 2 last night.
Yeah, it was.
Jackass.
The last and best. Or best and
yeah.
last. Yeah, it was really good. Really liked it. It was very sad.
It was mostly a trip down memory lane for Jackass as a franchise.
Yeah. For me, there wasn't a whole lot that I hadn't already seen. A few things, just the stuff they hadn't released before, and
if you like Jackass, you'll like it. If not, you won't.
Yeah, really good. I loved it. A lot of Ryan Dunn, which made me sad. A lot of Bam, made me sad too. Yeah, and then Johnny getting emotional. I was like, oh, don't do that, dude. The funny thing is, he really is an emotional guy. I don't know if I told you about him on Fear Factor House of Fear, but this one woman got eliminated and he teared up. Like, he really, she was awesome. Like, I teared up too when she left because she was cool as shit, or as heck. I heard he messed up. Dang it.
That's it. That's the one swear for the episode.
Yeah.
Okay, so time to crack into bursts.
All right.
Johnny's got the first one.
I do. 100 BC, Julius Caesar. Roman general, statesman, and writer whose actions transformed the Roman Republic and paved the way for the Roman Empire. Born into a noble family, Caesar rose through military and political ranks. His conquest of Gaul, modern-day France, and neighboring areas greatly expanded Rome's territory and made him one of its most celebrated commanders. In 49 BCE, after political tensions with the Roman Senate, Caesar crossed the Rubicon River with his army, an act that sparked a civil war. He defeated his rivals and became Rome's dictator, introducing reforms such as restructuring the government, reducing debt, expanding citizenship, and reforming the calendar into the Julian calendar, which John absolutely loves.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Many senators feared Caesar was becoming too powerful and intended to make himself king. On the Ides of March 15th, 44 BCE, he was assassinated by a group of senators led by Marcus Junius Brutus and Gaius Cassius Longinus, but they have weirdo names. Although his life ended abruptly, Caesar's death led to another civil war that ultimately brought his adopted heir, Augustus, to power as Rome's first emperor.
Augustus was his nephew.
So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
And screw Augustus, too, for what he did to the Julian calendar.
I really thought that John was going to have that one. I thought he was going to beat me again with the earliest birth, but
I omitted it from my history. Just like we should omit it from the calendar and go back to the Gregorian calendar, where September is the 7th month, like it should be, and October is the 8th month, like it should be, and December is the 10th month, like it should be.
He's got some feelings.
I do. I've got big feels about it, and big opinions, big facts.
He also has the next birth.
All right. 1821. We're jumping a little bit here. Not much happened in between.
Nothing particular.
No. Happy birthday to Nathaniel Bedford Forrest, Confederate general known as the Wizard of the Saddle. After his days with the Confederate Army, he became the first Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan, which they took the name Grand Wizard because of his military name, or military informal name, whatever. And He was only Grand Wizard for 3 years before the random violence of the group caused him to step down and urge for it to be disbanded and everyone to throw their hoods away. Of course, since he wanted to go into politics, it's no surprise that that's what he wanted, to sort of soften his outlook,
his image
and view, and he denied ever being part of it.
Yeah, I saw that one. I thought about doing it, but I'm like, nah, I don't want to go down that road. But I'm not that it's a terrible road to go down.
Oh, it definitely is a terrible road to go down.
Yeah.
But by highlighting the past, hopefully we don't repeat it. Hint, hint.
Yeah. Oh, side note, you're going to hear a bunch of noises because it's hot outside, so the AC is on. Plus, speaking of hot, the cat is in heat, so she's annoying too. So if you hear her on, then you know what it is.
Everybody say hi to Mocha. Hi, Mocha.
There you go.
There we go.
All right. 1864. John Jacob Astor IV. American business magnate, real estate developer, the Astoria Hotel, and soldier. He was the richest passenger aboard the Titanic. He was born in Rhinebeck, New York.
Did he live through it?
I didn't look. I don't know.
Hopefully not.
One less rich person.
Exactly. All right, 1923. James Henry Harvey III. Happy 103rd birthday to this American pilot. He was the first African-American jet fighter pilot in Korea, and later his 332nd Fighter Group would win the inaugural USAF Top Gun competition in 1949. He and his fellow Tuskegee Airmen were honored as a group with the Congressional Gold Medal.
Yeah, I saw that when I was going to come back to it, and I forgot.
Yeah.
As soon as you said it, I was like, oh, crap.
Yeah. That one's really cool. I like.
Yeah.
The story of the Tuskegee Airmen is pretty intense.
Yep, for sure. For sure.
Okay. 1927. Simone Veil. I'm sure that it's not pronounced that way because it's French. But she was a politician and Holocaust survivor. She spent time at Auschwitz, and after the war, she championed women's rights in France and in Europe. In 1979, she became the first woman elected to President of the European Parliament, which is a decentralized governing body that makes rules for the whole of Europe.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yep.
All right. 1928. Johnny Gilbert. American game show host who was known as the announcer and host for syndicated versions of the game show Jeopardy! He was a choir boy for the Lutheran Church in Newport News, Virginia, and later toured as a singer with Shelley Harmon and his orchestra. He has been an announcer for many shows, including the Emmy Awards and the People's Choice Awards. Yeah, I love Johnny Gilbert. That dude is 98 years old.
Wow. Still going strong.
Still going.
Nice.
Yep. All right. Also 1928. Somebody that we mentioned last episode before, I don't remember. Bob Crane. He was Hogan on Hogan's Heroes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was born on today.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. But there's actually another one in this episode.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. So 1934, Dennis Crosby is an American singer, actor, and son of singer Bing Crosby. Mm-hmm. He was born in Los Angeles, California.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to let John take the next one.
Happy birthday to my dad.
I was gonna say, he would punch me if I didn't.
I would take over the show. They're like, all right, you know what? Maybe we're not doing the podcast anymore. Okay, happiest of birthdays to Space Dad, Sir Patrick Stewart. He started acting in 1966 with the Royal Shakespeare Company. He is best known for his role as Jean-Luc Picard, captain of the Enterprise D on Star Trek The Next Generation. He is widely credited by the cast as a major driving force behind the scenes, helping shape the other less experienced actors. He joined longtime fellow Royal Shakespeare Company actor Ian McKellen for X-Men, where he played Charles Xavier opposite to McKellen's Magneto. From that, they have a very close friendship, which is pretty well documented, but they didn't really know each other before then.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, well, they went to the same acting company, but that doesn't necessarily mean they were friends.
Yep.
But on the set together, they got to talking, and before then, McKellen had said that Patrick Stewart was too famous for him to talk to.
Oh,
but,
wow.
But since between then, he had the role as Gandalf, and he got famous, that he felt that they could be level and talk.
Well, that's cool.
So, and then they became besties, and everybody thought that they were a couple, but no, Patrick Stewart's been married like 4 times, I think. But
yeah, that totally means something.
It does. Yeah, but outside of acting, Patrick Stewart has been an advocate for pit bulls, even petitioning the United Kingdom Parliament to have the law altered to allow his failed foster pit bull to enter the country, which I thought was pretty awesome because the rules do bend around Captain Picard. I mean, that's just the way it goes. If Captain Picard wants something, then everybody else makes it so. But he's also been active as a voice against domestic violence, having spoken extensively about the experience he had in childhood with an abusive parent. So, like, he's a great guy all around. I could talk about him all episode.
Yeah.
I could talk about him all of the episodes.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But instead, I'm just going to pass it off to Johnny, 1942.
So, actually, to go back, what is the first thing you ever remember seeing Patrick Stewart in?
Moby Dick. Because it was on USA.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, okay. And, you know, it's very, like, dramatic, like, over the top. Like, I'll get you, white whale!
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, okay. That's something. I don't remember the book being that dramatic, but I was, what I want to say, I was like 8 at the time? 9? Something like that. And then it was then shortly after that my dad said that he hated Next Gen because it wasn't his Star Trek.
Same. Not gonna lie, I can't even pretend.
Yeah.
I didn't really watch Next Gen.
I watched every single episode, every single chance I got.
I watched the movie.
Yeah.
I watched them. I like that. It's funny. The first thing that I remember seeing Patrick Stewart in was not the first thing I saw him in.
Oh.
The first thing I ever saw him in, he was Dr. Armstrong in a movie called Life Force. I don't know if you've ever seen that or not.
I do not believe so.
Not a great movie. I mean, it is when you're a little kid.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. The first thing I ever saw him in that I didn't really realize, because, I mean, he had hair and facial hair and everything else, but going back, and he was Leondegrance on Excalibur.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. So it's funny watching it. Oh, man, it was in Raven's lifetime. I was watching, and I'm like, wait a minute.
I know that voice.
Yep. Yeah, it was 100%. It was his voice, and I looked it up. I'm like, oh, my God, it really is.
Yep.
Yeah. I was like, oh. All right. Speaking of space, 1942, Harrison Ford.
Dun, 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 dun.
Iconic actor whose memorable characters include Han Solo from the original Star Wars trilogy, Indiana Jones, and Rick Deckard from the 1982 sci-fi classic Blade Runner. He earned Golden Globe Award nominations for his roles in Witness, The Mosquito Coast, The Fugitive, and Sabrina. I've seen The Fugitive. Out of all those, I don't even know the rest. He reached the second highest rank in the Boy Scouts of America and worked as a counselor for the Reptile Study Merit Badge at Napawan Adventure Base Scout Camp. He worked as a carpenter and briefly served as a stagehand for The Doors, which I thought was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
He was ranked number 1 on Empire's 1997 list of the top 100 movie stars of all time. And I think it's funny that it's Empire.
Yep.
His mother was a former actress and his father was an advertising executive and a former actor. He married his longtime girlfriend, Callista Flockhart, in June 2010 after dating her for 8 years. He has 4 sons named Liam, Ben, Malcolm, and Willard, and a daughter named Georgia. One of his first roles was in George Lucas's 1973 film American Graffiti. I love that movie.
Yep.
Talk about an all-star cast.
Yeah, going back. Yeah, it's super cool. My favorite Harrison Ford fact is that he was expelled from college 4 days before he was set to graduate. He was expelled for plagiarism.
Oh, no.
So, but he didn't like the college experience, but he liked, it's where he picked up acting as like, he did it as kind of a way to sort of get past, like, speaking. Mm-hmm. And found out, oh, these people are my kind of weird. Mm-hmm. And so he just went with it. Nice. And then working as a carpenter on set for American Graffiti, they were like, man, that guy's cool. We're going to put him in the show. Yep. And that's it. So pursue your hopes and dreams, kids. Yep. Even if you flunk out of college, you can make it big.
Yep.
Speaking of making it big, happy birthday to Erno Rubik, a game designer who invented the Rubik's Cube. When he was in college, he started working on this sort of fidget thing with a definitive solution and trying to get the pieces together to make it to where it functions to where he didn't have to take it apart to move the pieces around, which is where we get the design for the Rubik's Cube. And then after that, he sold it to Hasbro, I believe, and they took off with it. Yep. And so it's one of the most popular toys in the world.
Yep. It was originally called the Magic Cube.
Yep.
It took him a month to solve it the first time.
Yep. And now you see people who solve it in 6 seconds.
That is crazy. I never, ever solved it, ever. Not once.
I have a few times, and now that I've seen the solution for it, like, I can get it every time. But once somebody points out how to do it, because, I mean, it's all just sequencing.
Yeah. Well, I take that back. That's not true. The first time I ever solved it, I took all the stickers off and put them back on. And my mom's like, you didn't take the stickers off, did you? Nope. Yeah, they just came all crooked. All the times I passed it after that was I took it apart and put it back together.
Hey, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying hard enough.
Right. All right. 1946, Cheech Marin. 1960s humorist who built a career with his partner Tommy Chong. So this is funny. This cracked me up when I read this. His best-known films include Oliver and Company, The Lion King, Spy Kids, and Machete. He also voiced Ramon in the 2006 Disney film Cars. He moved to Vancouver to avoid the draft during the Vietnam War, and there he met his comedic partner Tommy Chong. Cheech is short for chicharron, which is a fried pork skin snack. I didn't know that was how he got the name.
I didn't either.
He was married 3 times. His third wife, Natasha Rubin, is a Russian pianist. Oh. He starred in Nash Bridges opposite Don Johnson in 2001. But, okay, so what would you say is a film he's best known for?
Get Stoned?
Up in Smoke.
Yeah.
I mean,
one of the self-titled Cheech and Chong movies.
I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
Oliver and Company.
I mean, what's funny, I've never seen any of those, but I've seen him in From Dusk Till Dawn.
You've seen The Lion King and Machete.
Yes.
Yeah. I've seen The Lion King of those.
Or you haven't seen Machete?
Machete. That's what I meant to say. No, I still haven't watched The Lion King.
Shame on this man. Put shame in the comments.
Boo this man.
That's it. You should. Jeremy Irons gives a truly excellent performance.
I've seen bits and pieces. I think I started it once, and I don't know what happened, but... Okay, I'm going to burn through a few because I have a bunch here in a row, so... 1951, Didi Khan. Best known for portraying Frenchie in Grease and Grease 2, she also played Helen on the television series The Practice. In 2016, Fox aired Grease Live, in which Khan played the role of Vi. She became a contestant on Dancing on Ice in 2019. In 1962, she provided her voice for multiple episodes of the TV series The Jetsons. She is known for her childlike voice. And 1956, Mark the Animal Mendoza, American bassist from Twisted Sister, born on Long Island, New York. I love Twisted Sister. Also in 1956, Michael Spinks, American boxer, who was the undisputed world light heavyweight title holder from 83 to 85, the lineal world heavyweight title 85 to 88, Olympic gold middleweight in 1976, born in St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah.
1957, Cameron Crowe, American journalist for Rolling Stone, film director for Almost Famous and Jerry Maguire, and screenwriter for Fast Times at Ridgemont High, born in Palm Springs, California.
Didn't have to go far for that one.
Nope, not at all.
All right, 1960. Happy birthday, Tom Kenny.
Oh, I got 62 for Tom Kenny.
Oh, I got 60. Okay, now we got a duel.
All right. Let's see who's right. Doom, 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 doom.
Oh, I suck. All right. 1962. Happy birthday to Tom Kenny. The voice, of course, of SpongeBob SquarePants. He has an extensive resume of voice acting gigs.
Yes, he does. It's funny, the first thing I ever saw him on was Friday Night Videos on NBC.
Yeah, I think we talked about this one not too long ago, actually.
Yeah. I actually, since his birthday, well, two people. Since his birthday was today, I sent him an invite and Harrison Ford. I didn't really expect to hear back from either one of them. I didn't. Oh, so going back to George Carlin's birthday, I sent Kelly Carlin, his daughter, an invite to be on the show. It didn't get read, so I kind of forgot about it. We had already done the episode, and then about 2 weeks later, I heard from her, and she didn't get the message. It was too late, so...
Maybe someday.
Yeah. I have a little bit on Tom Kenny. He also narrates the Powerpuff Girls and provides the voice of Spyro and Spyro the Dragon in Ice King and Adventure Time. Additionally, he voices numerous characters on the Cartoon Network series Uncle Grandpa. He attended Bishop Grimes High School and became the lead vocalist for the local Syracuse band the Tearjerkers in the early 80s alongside Bobcat Goldthwait. On top of voicing SpongeBob, he also voices a number of other characters on the show, including Gary the Snail, Patchy the Pirate, and the French-accented narrator who is based on Jacques Cousteau.
Yep.
I was like, that's cool. Yeah, I did not know that about Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah.
I love Bobcat. He's so funny.
Yep.
I think he got kind of a bad rap, like the way he came out with his career. I didn't like that whole shtick of it, because I was super annoying.
Right.
But he has an album out, and it is one of the funniest albums, the comedy I've ever heard. But he doesn't do the whole shit stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, caught myself.
Good job.
Okay, and I think I had the next couple, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 1963, Anthony Spud Webb, American NBA guard, 5'7" slam dunk champion, born in Dallas, Texas.
He's no Muggsy Bogues.
No. 1966, Gerald Levert, American R&B singer, Casanova and In My Songs, born in Kenton, Ohio. Levert was pretty big when I was a teenager. I really like Levert. Those two were kind of quick. The next one I have is a good one. 1969, Ken Jeong, comedic actor and physician who is perhaps best known for his roles as Leslie Chow in the Hangover series. In the popular NBC series Community, he portrayed Ben Chang. Other film credits include Pineapple Express, Transformers Dark Side of the Moon, Ride Along 2, and The Duff. In 2019, he began starring in the Nickelodeon series The Casagrandes. He competed on the IQ team and played the violin while attending Walter Hines Page High School, which he graduated from at age 16. Prior to his acting career, he attended Duke University with the intention of gaining a medical degree. He performed at the Laugh Factory in West Los Angeles early in his acting career. In 2019, he was chosen as a judge for the competition show The Masked Singer. His father, D.K. Jeong, worked as a professor at North Carolina A&T State University. He married Tran Ho, who was also a physician. They raised their twin daughters, Zoe and Alexa, in Southern California. He co-starred with Steve Carell in an episode of The Office and in the Despicable Me film series. I don't know if you've heard his stand-up, but his stand-up about his wife is hilarious.
I haven't.
Because her name is Ho. So he's all that Ho. Oh my God, it is great. All right, I'm going to have John in the births here.
I have two, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So, 1982, happy birthday to Yadier Molina. He's a Puerto Rican baseball player, played 19 seasons for the St. Louis Cardinals, winning 2 World Series along the way in what will probably be a Hall of Fame career. I don't think he's been inducted yet, but he should be. And then coming soon to humanity near us, or a galaxy far, far away. On this day, because of who portrayed him on screen, happy birthday to Jean-Luc Picard, the future captain of the Enterprise D.
He is born in 2305.
Indeed.
Yeah, when I got to that, I was like, that is great.
Yep.
It's one of those ones I was hoping you wouldn't have so I could end it with that. Yeah, when I asked him if he had 2305, he's like, yep. I was like, yeah, I knew it.
Of course.
Okay.
He's not Space Dad for a reason, for no reason.
Right?
Yeah, what's funny is that him and Harrison Ford have birthdays that are just 2 years they're born 2 years apart on the same day. And a lot of Jean-Luc Picard's backstory was taken from Patrick Stewart, and a lot of Indiana Jones's backstory is taken from Harrison Ford.
Nice.
So, yeah, I thought that was kind of a cool parallel.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to start out deaths. 1882. At 32 from a gunshot wound to the head, Johnny Ringo. Ringo had first gained notoriety in Texas during the Mason County War, a violent feud that left several people dead. He later moved west to Arizona, where tensions between the cowboys and lawmen, including Wyatt Earp and Virgil Earp, made him a well-known figure. Although popular culture often portrays Ringo as a legendary gunfighter, historians note that there is little verified evidence that he participated in many gunfights.
You know Daisy at all.
Now I know I hate him. Yeah, it's funny because once I saw that, I went back and watched those scenes on YouTube from Tombstone.
Yeah, Tombstone was an amazing movie.
Great movie.
Yep.
Great movie.
All right, 1890, we said farewell to John C. Fremont, an American pioneer. His expeditions and maps for the U.S. Senate and when they were released, helped romanticize the western United States and encourage people to take up pilgrimage along the Oregon Trail. And I don't know about you, but when I was in school playing on an Apple II, we played Oregon Trail a lot.
I never did.
And by a lot, I mean a really, really lot. Like every day.
No, we had the open Apple, close Apple game.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep.
We didn't really get to play games on the computer too much.
Oh,
Because it was one computer and everybody got to use it.
yeah.
So it wasn't a lot of time to play.
No, usually it was one person that was clicking and everybody else was watching.
Yep, pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to have John do the next one because I forgot to write down anything about it.
Okay, well, we talked a little bit about her last episode, but the world said goodbye to Frida Kahlo, a Mexican painter. She caught polio as a young girl, and her lifelong battle with chronic pain led to her becoming an artist and becoming well recognized for portraying that pain in her paintings. Her painting El Sueño La Cama sold for $54.7 million, making it the most expensive painting ever sold by a woman. Posthumously, her art has been deemed culturally significant by Mexico and by law cannot be exported. And then 1970, we said goodbye to Leslie Richard Groves Jr. He's an American engineer who oversaw the building of the Pentagon and the Manhattan Project. He was described by fellow people that worked under him as arrogant, egotistical, and efficient. The perfect person to head these projects.
I don't know if you've ever seen a picture of him. You can get that just from the picture.
Yep, absolutely.
You don't have to know anything to know exactly how he was.
Yep. Yeah, they talked about him, and it starts off like they're trashing him, talking about how ruthless and heartless a boss he is, and everything like that. But then they end it with, we couldn't possibly have finished without him, and without his leadership. One of the things that they describe as a huge asset is that he essentially kept everyone else away from the project, like the rest of the government, and let the scientists do their thing sort of in a bubble. So I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. 2010, at 80 from a heart attack, George Steinbrenner, owner of the New York Yankees from 1973 until his passing. He was known for his winning record and for developing such greats as Reggie Jackson. He was in band and a member of both the track and football teams while a student at Williams College. He was tough and went through management personnel quickly, changing managers 20 times during his first 23 seasons. He fired and rehired Billy Martin 5 times.
Yeah, say what you want about Steinbrenner. He's one of those guys where, like, I'm not a Yankees fan, so I don't like him, but I would definitely have liked him running the Giants.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was the same for Al Davis.
Yep.
So, yeah, everybody hated him too, but I mean,
there's
got
one
the job
thing.
Done.
Yeah, there's one thing that Steinbrenner was not afraid of, and that was spending money to win, which is the name of the game.
For sure. And 2013 is somebody that we mentioned already a couple episodes ago, I think. I don't remember how long ago it was. At 31 from an accidental drug overdose, Corey Monteith. He was on Glee. And yeah, I was like, man, like I said, there's a bunch that it's funny because we only do it the Monday dates. So it's crazy to me that their birth and death was on a Monday. It's like, I mean, it's a 1 in 7 chance, which isn't great odds, but these people are doing it.
Yeah, that's it. Congratulations for beating the odds, Corey Monteith.
Right.
Too bad you couldn't do it when you were alive.
Right. All right. In 2020, 49 from a ruptured, previously undiagnosed intracranial brain aneurysm, Grant Imahara, electrical engineer and television personality best recognized for his work on the Discovery Channel series Mythbusters. In 2016, he began starring in the Netflix original series White Rabbit Project alongside fellow Mythbusters alumni Tori Bellucci and Carrie Byron. He also worked for Lucasfilms, where he was an official operator of R2-D2, the famous robot from Star Wars. He earned a degree in electrical engineering from the University of Southern California. He worked on the sets of The Lost World, Jurassic Park, and Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines. So it's funny that What's-His-Face was in the new Jackass movie.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, that movie was great. Highly recommend if you like Jackass. It was really good.
Should have stayed on Mythbusters.
Huh? Should have stayed on Mythbusters?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so John and I both have a 2024, so I'll take the first one and he can finish 2024.
Okay.
Oh yeah, okay. I was like, which one were we going to do? At 2024, at the age of 53 from metastatic breast cancer, Shannon Doherty. Actress who won a 1993 Young Artist Award for her role as Brenda Walsh on Beverly Hills 90210. She was nominated for Saturn Awards for her portrayal of Prue in Charmed in 1999 and 2000. She won guest roles on shows such as Voyagers and Father Murphy. I don't know if you watched Voyagers. I can't remember if it was one season or two, but it was pretty short-lived.
I don't think I have.
So there was a kid, Jeffrey. He wore a red and white striped shirt. There was the Voyager. His name was Bog.
Mm-hmm.
And his dog. Well,
Bog and his dog.
Yeah, Bog and his dog. Or I think it was the kid's dog. So they traveled through time, setting right what once was wrong. They had the Omni, and it was red if it was wrong, and it was green if they had fixed what they were supposed to fix.
Okay, so did this come before or after?
Before Quantum Leap.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it was like the original Quantum Leap.
Oh, okay.
I loved that show.
Oh, nice.
I can't remember the guy that played Bog. He was a model, an actor.
Fabian.
Yeah.
That's the only model from back then that I know.
He wasn't a super great actor, but he was pretty good. He is famous for his last words. They're only blanks. That was his last words.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So back to Shannon Doherty. Her rise to fame began at 11 when she was cast for the role of Jenny Wilder on Little House on the Prairie. All right, and John's going to end 2024.
Okay.
End the deaths.
End the deaths. And we end it by saying, on this day in 2024, we said goodbye to Richard Simmons. American businessman and health advocate. He purchased his own gym and was known for his infomercials and bright, lively, and extremely gay personality. Even though
flamboyant,
very flamboyant indeed. He never came out publicly, but we knew.
Yeah,
but we loved him anyway.
Yep.
And I don't know if you knew, I didn't know this. There were rumors that in his latter years, that he was held hostage in his house by his house manager. And because there were stretches where he had long silences on social media, and rumors persisted.
No,
and they were remotely quelled, which, if you're being held hostage, of course they're going to log into your phone and be like, no, everything's cool. But no, he came out and he had an aggressive form of skin cancer, and he said, well, this is what I have, and I'm ready.
Yeah.
So.
So do you know what his Beverly Hills gym was called?
I read the name, and because I didn't write it down. It went in my eyes and out my ears.
Slimmins.
Oh,
I thought that was funny.
oh yeah, it's catchy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good play on his name and weight loss. So, all right, we're going to move on to events, in which John has the first.
All right. On this day in 1787, the Northwest Ordinance is enacted by Congress, establishing rules of governance for pre-state provinces, laid down a path to statehood. In this declaration, slavery was expressly outlawed north of the Ohio River. Which you look at a map and you see the Ohio River and you're like, man, that's a lot of places for slavery to be. Mm-hmm. But they hadn't gotten to that fight yet.
Yeah.
So.
All right, 1793, Jean-Paul Marat, a radical journalist and key figure in the French Revolution, was assassinated. He was stabbed to death in his bathtub by Charlotte Corday, a Girondin sympathizer who believed Marat's extreme rhetoric was destroying France. The assassination occurred at Marat's Paris residence, where he had been taking a medicinal bath to relieve a debilitating skin condition. Corday gained entry by claiming to possess intelligence about a Girondin plot in Normandy. After a brief conversation, she pulled a hidden knife and stabbed him in the chest, severing an artery. Corday was immediately detained, tried, and guillotined 4 days later on July 17th, 1793.
Yeah, I mean...
Talk about swift justice.
Yeah, kudos to the French. They don't mess around.
Yeah.
Back then, I mean, not like it is today in the U.S. penal system.
And yes, I pronounced it right. It is guillotine, not guillotine.
Guillotine, potato, tomato,
Nevada.
Nevada.
Every time I hear Joe Rogan say guillotine, I want to jump to the TV.
Well, I mean, it's a different kind of thing that Joe Rogan is talking about. It's a guillotine choke.
Yeah.
So, it's different. All right. 1863, the New York draft riots began as Irish-American workers rioted against the military draft. And then, since they were angry, started calling black people in their neighborhoods, burning an orphanage down. In total, 120 people were killed, thousands injured, and it reshaped New York, with most black residents moving out of Manhattan to Brooklyn.
Nope.
So, it's pretty wild when you think, I mean... We had a lot of racism everywhere.
Yeah.
So, yikes.
Yep.
All right. 1870, wording matters. Man, I love this one. This one's funny as heck. Funny as heck. Here we go. Okay, King Wilhelm I of Prussia. Prussia is what Germany was called before it was called Germany. Wrote the Emser Depeche, the EMS telegram, to Otto von Bismarck. Otto von Bismarck wanted to insult the French, so he shortened the telegram and sent it out into the public. And turned a fairly boring conversation between Wilhelm and the French ambassador into a highly insulting media piece that would launch both countries into war days later. The French were soundly defeated, established a new German empire, which unified as a result of the war as the dominant military power in mainland Europe. So we're using the media for good, or maybe not so good, depending on which side you were on.
Right. That's funny. All right. 1871. The world's first championship cat show is organized by Harrison Weir and held at Crystal Palace, London. Do you hear that, Mocha? First cat show. Why were you in it?
Because I wasn't alive yet.
All right, I'm going to take the next one too because John has a few after me. In 1923, the Hollywood sign is officially dedicated in the hills above Hollywood, Los Angeles. It originally reads Hollywoodland, but the last 4 letters are dropped after renovation in 1949.
Yeah, it was only meant to be a real estate sign, but it was highly visible and became a symbol of the golden era of Hollywood. So they decided to keep it around. Thought that was kind of neat.
Yep, still going today.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we made sure to take a picture of it when we went to LA.
No, nice.
So, yep. All right, then in 1930, the inaugural World Cup tournament begins in Uruguay. The FIFA World Cup featured only 13 teams. And it was won by its host nation of Uruguay.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. I mean, well, when you cherry pick the teams that come, they didn't cherry pick the teams per se. They just a lot of teams, especially European teams, couldn't find a way to get over here because it's not like today where travel was easy.
Yeah, no doubt.
We're like, oh yeah, just hop on a plane, you'll be there in a couple hours.
Yep. It's like get on a boat, you'll be there in a couple months.
Yep. All right, and then in 1934, because we haven't had enough baseball up in this business, George Herman Ruth, the Babe, hits home run number 700 against the Detroit Tigers. It would be the final major milestone for the Sultan of Swat, as he would retire with 714 home runs.
Yep. All right, 1939. Frank Sinatra makes his recording debut with the Harry James Orchestra singing From the Bottom of My Heart and Melancholy Mood. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I don't know either one of those songs.
Nope.
But
it was cool to hear him send Jackass off.
Yes. Yes.
At the end of it, they spoiler alert, spoiler. If you don't want to hear the spoiler, then fast forward about 20 seconds to when we're talking about something else. But they end it with My Way.
Yeah.
Or I Did It My Way.
So speaking of songs that everybody's heard of, in 1956, RCA releases Elvis Presley's single Hound Dog, a cover of Big Mama Thornton's original, written by Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller, backed with Don't Be Cruel, written by Otis Blackwell. So yeah, definitely Elvis got the better of those songs.
Absolutely, yeah. One of those where you can say that the cover definitely outperformed the original.
For sure. Those are always my favorite.
Yeah.
I love, that's like Hurt. It's my favorite song. The 9 Inch Nails version is okay. And even Trent Reznor said that Johnny Cash did it better than he did, which is saying a lot.
Well, I mean, how could you, after listening to Hurt, how could you say anything? How could you say otherwise?
Yep.
That would be what I would counter with.
My dad would say, because he doesn't like Johnny Cash.
I mean, well, you can not like Johnny Cash and still like that song.
But he wouldn't, because Johnny Cash.
Well, I mean,
that's my dad.
That's a personal thing.
Yeah.
Okay, boomer. All right. Also in 1956, the Dartmouth Summer Research Project on Artificial Intelligence was started. The 8-week project was one of the first formally establishing AI as a scientific field. So, yeah, I don't think that they had any idea where we were headed with this.
No. Nobody did.
No.
Except whoever wrote the Terminator. They knew what was going to happen.
Yes.
See, yes. Time travelers, that's what it is, man.
That must be. AI. Just do it already. We deserve it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it now. I'm here. I'm doing Arnold Schwarzenegger crossovers. All right. In 1973, Alexander Butterfield, former assistant to Richard Nixon, admitted in testimony that, or testimony to the Watergate Committee, that the White House had audio recordings of conversations going all the way back to 1971. This was the sort of catalyst for the whole Watergate scandal to break open, because the existence of those tapes meant that those tapes were somewhere, and those tapes could be used to impeach Nixon.
Yep.
And because of that, Nixon resigned a few days later. Or, no, a few days. It was like 3 weeks, I think.
Something like that.
But yeah, not much longer afterwards. All right, then 1976. In secret, a court-martial was held for Valery Soblin in Moscow. He pled guilty to high treason, starting a mutiny aboard the, I'm going to mess this one up, the Storozhevoy, a Russian anti-submarine ship. When he tried to take the ship and sail for international waters, he had mutinied the captain, and the Russian military had surrounded the boat and were going to kill everyone on board.
Oh, wow.
So the state secrets didn't get out because they thought he was going to sell the ship and state secrets. So they were going to kill everybody. So the crew double mutinied against him, let the original captain out so that he could secure the vessel. The events of the trial were leaked and became the basis for Tom Clancy's first novel, The Hunt for Red October.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so I loved The Hunt for Red October. It was so cool.
That's another one I haven't seen.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Back in that time, it was only what my dad wanted to watch, so I didn't really have a choice.
But it had Sean Connery. It was so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot different than the book, but, I mean, still, quality film.
That's probably why my dad didn't want to watch it. He probably read the book.
Yeah.
I had to hear that a million times growing up.
Oh, yeah.
The book was better.
Yep.
No, it wasn't. I didn't have to read the movie. All right, moving on to 1977. New York City experiences a 25-hour blackout. A succession of lightning strikes hit vital transmission lines and substations in Westchester County north of the city. Lightning hit the Buchanan South substation at 8:37 p.m., tripping circuit breakers and failing to automatically reclose, a delay exacerbated by aging equipment and maintenance cutbacks. Subsequent lightning strikes caused a critical nuclear generator to trip and several additional transmission lines, with the grid heavily strained by peak summer air conditioning usage and supplemental what the hell is that word? Intertees. Unable to carry the sudden extra burden, the remaining lines quickly overloaded. Within about an hour, the Consolidated Edison, Con Ed, electrical system collapsed, plunging all 5 boroughs into darkness by 9:34 p.m.
Nice.
Yeah, Intertees. What is Intertees? Do you know what Intertees is?
I don't know what Intertees are.
I do not either.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, well...
I didn't even have that one written down.
While you do 1985, I'm going to look up Intertees.
Okay. 1985, we got to witness and experience the Live Aid concert, simulcast from London and Philadelphia, featuring standout performances from Phil Collins, Sting, U2, David Bowie, Elton John, and of course the one that essentially stole the show, Queen.
Yes, sir.
And then in the U.S., we got, what's weird, the U.S. got like an all-around better lineup with the Four Tops, Bryan Adams, Black Sabbath, the Beach Boys, Santana, Madonna, and the USA for Africa in New York. Or in Philadelphia, I mean. The landmark event would raise awareness of famine on the African continent and raise 150 million pounds sterling. So, yeah, great concerts.
Yep.
Really, really good. As a result of these concerts, many of the artists involved, especially Phil Collins, U2, and Queen, saw their earlier albums rechart in the Billboard Top 100. So I thought that was kind of a neat little aside to live performances sort of bringing you back into the public eye.
Yep, for sure. Okay. An inter-T is a high voltage power line that connects two separate electric systems.
Oh, okay.
So we all learned something today.
That's it. Here on the Two Fat Guys Show, we're all about learning stuff we didn't know.
Absolutely. Okay, I have the next two, and then John's going to end the show.
All right.
In 1987, it's funny because we talked about this song. Well, we talked about this person too, but in 1987, Kylie Minogue releases her debut single, Locomotion.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, we talked about Little Eva. Okay, in 2013, hashtag Black Lives Matter created in response to the acquittal of George Zimmerman on trial for the murder of Trayvon Martin. Yeah, so don't buy a candy bar. That's the moral of the story. Or be black, I guess.
Yeah.
Don't be black and buy a candy bar? I don't know. Don't be racist.
Don't be angry.
Yeah, and don't be racist.
Yeah. All right, 2014, Germany wins its first FIFA World Cup. Man, the World Cup coverage this year has been great. I don't know. I doubt you. I don't know if you've been watching it. But
I just watched Mexico.
Yeah.
And when they lost, I haven't watched it since.
Yeah. No, the World Cup coverage has been great, even if the matches have not. Although they've had some really good matches too. But Germany had won 3 previous FIFA World Cups as West Germany, but had not done so since reunification. So go figure, they get the other half of their country back, and then they can't win anything. But they defeated Argentina 1-0 in extra time. And then 2024, a day of dispute. Put your tinfoil hats on. It's the anniversary of the attempted assassination of Donald J. Trump in Butler, Pennsylvania. Thomas Crooks fired 8 rounds from an AR-15, injuring former President Trump, allegedly. And going on to, he would stand back up from the podium with blood on his ear, raise his fist in the air, and tell his supporters to fight, fight, fight. What's funny, I saw this live, like as many people did, and because like, oh, okay, well, whatever, it's another rally. And as soon as I saw the news for it, I was like, oh my God, Trump just won the presidency.
Yep.
Because nobody's gonna vote against him now. I mean, he's gonna cruise.
Yep.
It was a lot closer than I thought it was, but he still did end up winning.
Nope. Unfortunately. So, on another FIFA game I might actually watch, Norway and England, is Saturday.
Yep.
So I might actually watch that.
Because,
man, that dude on Norway,
Erling Haaland, yeah.
Man, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's funny is English player Harry Kane is he's built a little differently than Haaland, but equally skilled.
Yeah, he's built different.
Haaland is built different. Dude's huge.
Man.
And I mean, very physical kind of guy.
It's funny because, Raquel's from Mexico, so obviously we're rooting for Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And I told John, I said, it's going to suck if Mexico wins because obviously I'm going to root for Mexico, but at the same time I want that Holland dude to do good.
Yeah, well.
It's like, well, crap. Well, now I don't have to worry about it. So
yeah, no, that's it. So the U.S. can throw, we can throw our votes and hopes. Norway is an underdog of the tournament. They're not expected to beat England. So we got the underdog story going for us. We've got Erling Haaland going for us. So we're going back to our Viking roots. And we're gonna be chanting Haaland.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully he can hit a hat trick and bury our hated rivals, England.
Yeah, I'm off, so I'm going to be watching it.
Oh, I am not off, and I will probably definitely not be watching it at work, because that would be a terrible thing to do.
Just come over here and watch it.
I just might.
All right. And on that note, we are finished with this episode. So do all the things that we tell you to do every time. Watch the socials, subscribe, like, comment, all the fun stuff.
Indeed. Meow at us, just like the cat.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. And we'll see you next time.
Ta-ta for now.
Two fat guys. Turn it up. Two fat guys. Yeah. You know what's up. Two fat guys. Yeah. We talk all night. Big mouths, big guts, big truth on the mic. If you don't like